story out of Kenya. They arrested some Belgian kids for stealing ants. Finally, something sneaking into Mexico. This parasite might take a look at Mexico and go, you know what, I could do better. Who gave money so that they could watch the ants? Welcome to That's What I'm Talking About, the podcast starring Fred Rubino, myself, coming to you from the America First Warehouse, the most patriotic venue in the land. We always have comedian guests because I like to bring the lighter side of the week. We're being bombarded with every political story there is. Time for a break. So we have the beautiful and very funny Chrissy Mayer as our guest.
Oh my goodness. Yes, it's me.
Now, we performed many times together.
We have. I've known you for years. We met through my wonderful husband, Frank Pellegrino.
Frank Pellegrino is a great man.
Thank you. Thank you. I
He
found
doesn't
myself. No, he found me actually. Well, who
He
knows?
did.
Yeah.
Good for him.
He found me because he was scouting talent, but I don't know. I think he was scouting a little something more. No,
You're very talented, he thought.
I got my what's it called when you send your blood out to get tested for your DNA?
Oh, that's called AIDS. That's called AIDS. Yes.
Well, I came back and I'm part Asian, which I didn't know.
Oh, how much? What percentage?
No, it was just it's just what I needed to say to put these glasses on because I don't want.
I love those glasses.
I can do whenever I need to do math. I just throw these on, and
it makes you look smarter.
It comes to me, yeah. What I need to do is keep a pair in my car when I'm driving, so that in case I ever do a terrible move on the road, people can be like, "Oh, of course, it's always Asian women," you know.
You know, you put a yarmulke on with those glasses, you look like a scientist.
Yeah. I'll do some blackface, the Asian glasses, a yarmulke, and no one will say anything to me.
So we are going to go first, that we always do, to the disgraziata of the week, the biggest disgrace. Now, I usually have a specific person, but this person has not been revealed yet. It is the person that leaked to the press this week that the American fighter pilot was shot down in Iran and unaccounted for. This piece of shit thought it was okay to leak this to the news, tell all the Iranian people that there is a down pilot, and now go look for him. And what it did, first of all, it put the lives at risk of everybody who was going to look for him and try and save him. It put the pilot's life, obviously, at risk. It compromised American intelligence. And what else are they leaking out? Like, if we can't keep this secret, this one guy, so we could get him out of there, what else is this piece of shit giving to the enemy? It reminds me of the General Miley who alerted China during Trump's last presidency. Oh, don't worry, we're not going to listen to him. This is what he's doing. I don't know how he's not in Leavenworth. But I can tell you right now, when they catch this piece of shit, he should go to jail for 20 years.
And I loved General Miley back when he was Hannah Montana. So it's things have really just taken such a dip. And I did not realize, Fred, that is what happened. And that's how that information got out, that somebody from the press, probably some twat from CNN. Like, I just can't imagine anybody from... I know Fox is not, what it used to be. I can't imagine anybody from like Fox or Newsmax or like OAN pulling that crap.
I believe it was the press that leaked it was a European press.
Even worse.
Even worse. But
they're all libs.
It's still the person who told them.
Yeah.
I don't even blame the press. You're in the mailroom, you're getting shit. You're trying to make a name. You get this
Right.
story. I can even see that. It's not even your country. You don't give a shit.
Right. True.
And this piece of shit tells the press that this is what this guy is missing. And you know what? The United States government went and got him out anyway. That just tells you about Iran.
That they're not
Iran's a
really on
road
top of things.
apple.
Yeah, they're not really great. They're not really like on point. I'm so behind. I don't know if they've been completely obliterated or they're just an eye now. If they've been bombed beyond recognition, but I'm this being a
All
toddler
for it.
mom sets you back.
I'm all for the obliteration of at least one country. You know,
Keeps them on their toes.
yeah, it keeps everybody on their toes.
Yeah.
So I'm all for that. I'm all for flexing the might of this country and also exposing these pieces of shit that are around Donald Trump and giving away secrets like this.
Wow.
This is really something that could have hurt a lot of American servicemen. And
Yeah.
it just pisses me off.
Yeah, like what if there were more guys that were out there or it was like a, a bigger operation or a bigger secret, but that's why Trump I think has learned from his first administration. He probably keeps a lot more closer to the chest now and,
Yes.
certainly he's he ended up booting a lot of people from the first administration and it's probably even now he's like, yeah, at the end of the day, there's probably very few people you can actually trust.
That's why he doesn't tell all the filthy Muslims in Michigan that represent the Muslims in Michigan, uh, oh, this is what we're going to do. Of
Right.
course, he can't do it. He can't tell Chuck Schumer. He can't
Yeah.
tell any of them. You're right. I bet you he just tells 3 people.
Yeah.
His
Barron, probably Barron is one of them because Barron runs a lot of the social media. Anytime you
I
see
love Barron Trump.
yeah, he's the best.
Now,
Anytime you see
Barron
a
Trump
cool
is a
video.
big kid.
He's what is he, 9 feet tall now? He doesn't stop growing. I think he's got a pituitary issue.
That's why they had to tear down the West Wing. He doesn't fit in it anymore.
They're like, we specifically need to get him in here, and he's sick of crouching in every room. So
Now, did you see the picture of Barron Trump when I think there was something happened, maybe swearing in of his father, and he went over to Joe Biden and he whispered something in his ear?
yes. Oh my gosh, that was such an epic moment. I would pay, I don't know, at least
I think the
$60 to
lip
know what he
reader
said.
said he told him it's on.
Really?
Some nasty shit. I love that.
I love that too. Good for him.
Now, let me just make this point about Barron Trump since you brought him up. I might have brought him up. Nobody knows.
We'll never know.
We'll never know about these things. Are you familiar with this Batman story?
Well, you mean like the Batman lore, like how he came to be?
Yes.
Parents were both murdered.
Go
Yeah.
ahead.
Both his parents were killed, and then what? He's one of the only. He has like a no kill rule as a superhero.
But he wanted to wreak vengeance for the murder of his billionaire father.
Yeah.
Barron Trump was almost Batman. When they almost killed Trump, if they killed Trump at that time in Pennsylvania, all of a sudden it's Barron, the billionaire's son, seeking vengeance.
You're
we
right.
almost had Batman.
I still think Barron should become Batman because just of how much his dad has been through and how many attempts on his life. I mean, there's only a couple that we know of. Think of all the attempts we don't know of from all different countries and people and enemies. So I think he should. I'm still for Barron becoming some kind of superhero. Although again, they're gonna have to get some kind of special tailoring in for no costume is gonna fit him. They're gonna have to make it all custom.
It's gonna be huge. It's got to be huge.
Yeah.
But I gotta say, I would love to see. Some people turn up, as we say in Bensonhurst, Brooklyn. People just turn up dead. You go, oh, there's a dead guy. So, people start getting whacked. People, enemies of Trump, and then they say it's Barron. Oh, that would be great.
Yeah. Baron. You don't even have to. It doesn't have to be. You don't have to add man to it. It's just he's like a one name icon, like Cher.
Now, who would be the Catwoman?
Ooh.
Maybe AOC.
Nicki Minaj.
No. That's
Because she's
fantastic.
recently come over to the right, and she would look good in a cat suit.
I agree. I tell you what, this is what the world needs. We
Mhm.
need a real Batman, and we need more Nicki Minaj.
Mm-hmm. She's funny.
Only, Catwoman would start doing drive-bys then. It wouldn't be.
Did you see the clip of Nicki Minaj? I forget what she was on, like somebody's podcast, and the topic of Don Lemon coming up, and like she was like, cut. She was like, the interviewer was like, "Do you have any words for Don Lemon?" And she simply said, "Cocksucker, stop!" And it was one of the funniest, most viral moments I've seen, because you just don't expect that from somebody. Not that she was this like prim and proper pop star, like she's
No.
Nicki Minaj, but she's still, I think, very authentic and off the cuff. I always
And she'd make a great Catwoman.
Yeah.
Catwoman, drive by. Maybe she shoplifts a little. You know how
for
Minaj
sure.
would be.
She's Hispanic, of course. Yeah.
I agree. The world would be a better place if Barron Trump dug a hole in the ground, made a bat cave, and started to make Gotham City safe again. My name is Freddie Rubino. We will be back with more of That's What I'm Talking About with Chrissy Mayer, my guest.
Most people think they have options when searching for the best deals when they travel. But here's the shocking truth. 100% of the major travel agencies are owned by just two entities, Expedia and Booking Holdings. They claim to offer the lowest rates, but due to the hotel rate parity agreement, they all have the same pricing, limiting genuine competition. When you book through these sites, you act as your own travel agent, but the profits are going to organizations that don't support our patriot values. We cannot allow that to continue. So, we decided to make travel great again by starting a US-based travel membership platform, mypatriottravel.com. We are patriots helping patriots. Together, we can disrupt the travel industry by not spending our hard-earned dollars supporting the radical left. For just $29.99 per month, you gain access to true wholesale rates on travel, saving you on average 35% and up to 65%. Book as often as you like, with no limits. Keep your hard-earned dollars in your pocket and spend them on things you need and want to support. Go to mypatriottravel.com/TAFW and grab your membership today. mypatriottravel.com/TAFW. Making travel great again.
Are you a true American? Then it's time to get connected. Download the America First Media and Television app and stay up to date with real news, bold voices, and live events from the America First Warehouse. From national broadcasts and exclusive shows to comedy nights, concerts, and special events. It's all right at your fingertips. No filters, no spin, just America First. Download the America First Media and Television app today and be part of the movement.
I'm sure you guys remember the platinum single, Justice for All, with Donald Trump and the J6 Prison Choir. Well, get ready for round two. We're coming out with Anthem of the Free with High Res and the J6 Prison Choir. It's coming out now. It's pre-sale until December 19th when it drops. Get yours on all platforms, Google Play, Apple iTunes. Get it. It's going to be hot.
Justice for all, our voices ring. The anthem of the free.
It's me, Joe the Box, the America First Warehouse, most patriotic venue in all the land.
The America First Warehouse, a beacon for all to see, a symbol of unity. For the patriots of America, we stand tall and free. In the America First Warehouse, where our hearts will always be.
Freddie Rubino here, back with Chrissy Mayer, comedian, new Catholic. She just converted to Catholicism at the commercial.
I'm pushing my own sound effect buttons. I can't get enough of the soundboard. Yes, Fred, I did it so I can look down on other people because,
Right.
my thirst trap years are over, Fred. So all I have to look forward to now is to be an old lady who judges other people because I'm a mom now. So
That's the
that's the
main
main
thing.
reason why I did it is to guilt, dole out that famous Catholic guilt. And, I'm going every Sunday now, but I see
What else
myself
could you do?
I see myself sliding into like, just Easter and Christmas. I'm sure that
Right.
might be where I'll end
Well,
up.
the stages are first you devout, then you start not trusting the priest, then you start bad mouthing him outside the church. Yeah, he talks about that. And, that's the natural progression of Catholicism as we know it.
Well, we do have an Indian priest at our church, and the whole time we've already been like, no one can understand him. We need subtitles. But like you can follow along. You can follow along in the book, like the book that's in the pew.
The book, it's called the
Yeah.
Bible. Let me just give you a little. That book is called the Bible, Chrissy. It's a
not
wonderful book.
It's not just the Bible. It's like they have a
Yeah,
like
the hymnal.
for,
The
yeah,
hymnal.
hymnal for every date that correlates
Right.
to a bunch of different. Yeah.
Now, is that the Indian priest's name, hymnal?
Hymnal.
Hymnal, what are you doing? Well, I'm glad to hear that. I denounced my Catholicism years ago.
Oh no.
But so you took my place.
Yeah. Good. Good. Now I'm here to just judge you until you go back. You got to go
Thank
back,
you.
Fred.
Sometimes I'll pop up on Easter or Christmas, just to say hello.
I did confession and I actually cried while the priest was
Really?
responding to me. And then I heard him crying because of everything that I was saying. So
Yeah.
we're equal.
He's like, we don't need more of this in the
Yeah.
church.
He's like, is there time for you to get out?
So that's great. That's great news. And welcome to the faith. And tell them I said hello.
I will.
Now we have another story out. I usually don't go too heavy political, but this week, a great story that I ran thinking we were going to bomb their bridges and their electric plants. They told all the women and children and old men to be on the bridge and be around the electrical plants so that no one could bomb. And if they do, we could show the world, look, you killed all these women and children.
Oh,
And
man.
I gotta say, man, these people are assholes. But they couldn't even
They do it.
convince me to take a vaccine that might save my entire fucking village.
They didn't do a very good job though, Fred. Like a free donut, that's not enough for me.
But listen, Freddie, if you don't get the vaccine, everyone in your house could get it. They could die. Your grandparents could die. And I was like, what do I give a shit? I ain't doing it. Could you imagine, Freddie, you and your family go to the Verrazano Bridge and sit there because it might be bombed tonight? And I'm like, yeah, okay. This is the day we move. We're moving out.
Yeah, you're like, no, I just paid off all my credit cards. Like, I don't need to do this.
Now they show up waving the Iranian flags. I don't get it. How
know.
stupid. You deserve. If you got blown
Yeah.
up on that bridge, guess what? You didn't have long to live anyway.
You do. If you're in this country, there's only one flag you should be waving.
Right. But in Iran, if they tell you, everybody go to the bridge, they're going to blow it up, and you go, oh, what the fuck do you want from us?
They just don't have enough going on in their lives. Like if that's your plans, like
Right.
try a new brunch spot, anything. Go to a dog park.
See, that's why Catholicism would be better than the Muslim religion there, because there's bingo,
Oh, yeah.
there's everything. There's the bake sale.
Uh-huh. You could do the egg hunts. You can do different missions. You could, if you wanted
Right.
to, go to third world countries, but you're like, doling out oatmeal and building houses, I assume. I don't know. I've never done one.
So that's why Catholicism would be much better in Iran, because there's more to do.
Yeah.
I don't want to go to the bridge and wait and get blown up. There's the cake sale.
Right.
Oh yeah, let's go to the cake sale.
Or you can drink. You could be Irish Catholic and just,
Oh, that's
work
tough.
on your liver.
Okay, we have a top story. Fox News has reported this week that there is a fatal drug combination that has sparked a nationwide alert as rhino tranquilizers spread across the USA. Rhinoceros tranquilizers.
Oh, I thought you meant like Republicans only in name, those kinds.
I wish. So they're saying that the fentanyl is now being spiked with rhino tranquilizers.
Whoa.
Now, you know what? These days, of all the things to worry about, now you can't even get your fentanyl without worrying that it's spiked.
What's this word coming to? You got to just hope that Chris Christie does not have a fentanyl issue, because that rhino trank is going to get him.
This is a priority now? Making sure our fentanyl supply is pure? That's what we're doing? It used to be, hey, don't take those Valiums from the bodega. They're spiked with fentanyl. Don't snort the cocaine. It could be spiked with fentanyl. Now they're saying, don't take the fentanyl. It's spiked with rhino tranquilizers.
The fentanyl is here to stay. We could at least ask for some level of quality control.
That's RFK Jr.
Yes.
should be called on this.
The F in RFK stands for fentanyl now.
So, listen, I don't understand why this country right now would spend money making sure that the illegal fentanyl drugs on the street are pure and not spiked. Why the fuck would we spend a dime? Do you know there's 1 million dirty Chinese restaurants in this country that a lot of people get sick as a dog? Let's start with that. Let's start with the dirty Chinese restaurants.
Right. Let's get a handle on our diarrhea first before.
Diarrhea.
Yeah.
The Mexican restaurants.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go down the list. The metal shavings in the Trader Joe recall every fucking week.
Oh no. Yeah, the microplastics ending up in our balls. Well, not my balls, your guys' balls.
Not yet.
How about let's just get Mexican people in Mexican restaurants. Let's get Chinese people cooking in the backs of the Chinese. Let's have people of that place cooking in those restaurants. Is that so much to ask?
That's not a lot to ask. That's what I want. That's the kind of world I want to live in. I want to make fun of the Chinese waiter and him not knowing because he doesn't speak the proper English.
Yeah.
That's why I go. Now, here's another question. Why do we have such a large supply of rhinoceros tranquilizers, enough to spike fentanyl across the country?
Yeah, I don't know. I think we should use the rhino tranquilizers to take out some of the really, really fat women in this country. I think that's where we're
that's
just
what it's
putting
for.
it in the wrong place. 'Cause look, we're in the midst of spring break right now. I just feel like I speak for a lot of the single men out there, is that these rhino tranquilizers could be better used somehow some other way.
But why is there such a huge supply? Like, why is there tons of rhino tranquilizers in this country, and they go, you know what? Why don't we just cut the fentanyl with what? Like, are the rhinos depressed? Are all the rhinos in our country depressed that we have to give them tranquilizers?
Or maybe like, yeah, the fentanyl crisis is so bad that it's gotten into the food supply of the rhinos. The rhinos are going nuts.
They're
We have
hooked.
to make more rhino tranquilizers. But now the tranquilizers are ended up in the fentanyl, and so now it's just like the problem has come full circle.
It's a real shit show, is what you're
Yeah.
saying.
It is.
Now, maybe are they depressed? Maybe the rhinos are depressed. Maybe they're looking at the crowd that's coming. They're like, look at this shit. If I was in Africa, I'd run over that whole fucking family, but I'm trapped in. And then, so maybe that's why they need, but maybe it's their weight. Maybe the rhinos are like, you know what? I can't lose this last 300 pounds. It just won't come off.
What they really should do is take some of the Ozempic and redirect it to the rhinos, so that
And they wouldn't be depressed.
Yes, I mean they would have forever diarrhea, but you know, I'd take that. I would take diarrhea over being fat.
Yeah, and why wouldn't a rhinoceros want to be a little bit thinner? That's the stigma on it. So, this story to me, now this is Fox News. This is one of the headlines of the week. So, I don't understand why fentanyl is being looked at and saying, hey, we got to make sure the junkies on the streets of Philadelphia get really good fentanyl and not this fucking shit that's being stepped on. Freddie Rubino here. We'll be back with the second half of the show with the great Chrissy Mayer.
Woohoo!
Have you noticed your money just doesn't stretch like it used to? Your paycheck feels lighter, and your savings aren't growing. The culprits? Inflation and increased money supply. They've both been quietly eating away at your purchasing power for years. Today, the dollar's value has dropped significantly. You feel it every time you spend money on goods and services. Back in 1965, $1 or an ounce of silver could buy you a gallon of milk. Fast forward to today. That same dollar barely buys a couple of coffee creamers, while an ounce of silver would get you 8 gallons of milk. Gold and silver have held their value for centuries. If you had 2,500 ounces of silver back in 1965, you could buy a brand new Ford Mustang. Today, 2,500 ounces of silver would buy you 2 Mustangs. Similarly, in the year 2000, 628 ounces of gold would buy a new $170,000 home. Today, 628 ounces would buy you a $2,500,000 home. The problem? 95% of Americans don't own physical gold or silver. They think it's too complicated and too expensive, but it doesn't have to be. We offer a membership program that allows you to buy gold or silver with as little as $1. You can buy fractional amounts, safely vault them, or have them delivered to your doorstep, and you can liquidate them whenever you want at the highest buyback price in the industry. Ready to protect your wealth and keep your purchasing power? Scan the QR code or go to tafw.soundmoney.com to learn more.
If the vote count is accurate, then how come the number of voters is different? And if it's not accurate, then why was it certified? We are suing Letitia James and the New York State Board of Elections for a conspiracy against fundamental rights. This is not about who won, it's not about what party, it's about the fact that they don't care about your rights.
All right, live from Studio 6B on a Friday.
We are back with That's What I'm Talking About from the America First Warehouse, the most patriotic venue. Go to the America First Warehouse website. They have an app. They are on X, YouTube, everywhere you look. Download the app and see all their, not only their podcasts, but all the things that are happening at the warehouse. Every weekend is either a concert, comedy, there's something going on. You guys should get involved. We're back with Chrissy Mayer. We're waiting for Mike Keegan, but we have to keep going and get to more headlines. So we go to this story, CBS News. Michigan woman missing after her husband says she fell off the boat in the Bahamas.
Oh boy. Uh-oh.
Now, this man's name is Brian Hooker. Now, whenever you hear that the guy went out with his wife on a boat and only he came back.
Also, Brian Hooker, it's so rare that a man takes the woman's name.
Yes, right? Well, maybe he had nice legs too, you know.
Maybe, gosh, that to me sounds like, I don't know, you got caught cheating on the trip and like, whoop, it's like, well, I didn't get caught if my wife is overboard.
That could be, but wait a minute. I have a couple of details of the story. Brian Hooker told the police that his wife fell overboard with the keys to the boat, causing the engine to turn off.
What?
So you have a boat like a car, you turn it on, and you're driving your boat. He's saying that while she was falling, she grabbed the keys and went overboard. So
What?
he couldn't go after her because the boat stalled.
Wait a second. No, if that happened, then if you don't have any kids aboard, you jump off the boat to save your wife. Duh. Or you throw a life preserver.
Let's not get crazy, okay? This is every man's dream here. A lot of men are like, I like this Brian, So, but the story to say that she grabbed the keys while falling and then the current was taking her and he says the boat had no power. She took the keys. I couldn't go get her.
What?
So he paddled back to shore and she's gone.
What a bizarre story.
Yeah, he's not good at killing people.
No.
He's shit. He's an idiot.
This is not an Italian person.
No. All you have to do is throw her in and say she fucking drowned.
Yeah, you could say she got drunk and fell off.
She's a drunk and a whore.
Yeah.
She's Mrs. Hooker.
She's a whore. Oh,
So
no.
now they have a daughter. Now the daughter says, Mike Keegan will be with you in a second. We're going over this Michigan story where a woman fell overboard. And the husband said she had the keys to the boat and they couldn't save her because the boat stalled because she took the keys.
Sure it did.
Sure. That's what I would rename the boat. The SS Sure It Did.
The SS Sure It Did.
So they interviewed the daughter. So now the daughter's there and she goes, oh my God, my father came back. My mother's not there. The daughter says to the investigators, there have been prior issues brought to my attention, which may be important, she said. There were prior issues between them.
Oh, boy.
That's the first thing out of your daughter's mouth. Let me tell you something, guys. You got to have a better relationship with your daughter.
Mike, I think maybe you need to turn your phone horizontal.
I think, let's do it. Yeah, let's do it like that.
Yeah, that's better.
All right,
Thank you,
yeah.
Chrissy.
Sorry, just walking in the door.
Bill doesn't do shit on this thing. That's why Chrissy has to get involved.
Yeah, I would
Thank
try
you, Chrissy.
You're still a little too zoomed in, but maybe.
I know me.
Now, here's the thing. My mom and my father had previous issues. Oh, yeah, what you're saying is, yeah, my father just fucking killed my mother.
Yeah, they had issues.
What are the issues? Oh, remember the time he pushed her in the gorilla cage? That could be a clue.
And if they had previous issues, well, she should have grabbed him as she was falling off the boat, not the keys.
Yeah. Fuck. They're always ruining a good day out on the boat.
Yeah. I know. It's so rare that I get invited onto a boat. The last thing I want to see is some bloated corpse floating by.
They can't let you enjoy one day.
No.
Enjoy the day. They've had previous issues. Well, what were those issues? Well, the time he was cleaning his gun and he shot her in the neck. That might have it. No, you know.
I told her not to bother me while I'm cleaning the gun.
Oh yeah, the time that he was fixing her brakes and accidentally disconnected them on that. Holy shit! This guy is really fucking bad at killing people.
He just, you know what it is? He couldn't get rhino tranquilizer, so he had to resort to a boat accident.
Yeah, tranquilize her. Throw her over. It's the ocean.
It's the ocean.
Now, Mike, you live on Long Island. That's where they usually kill women.
Yeah, that's that. We just today the guy pled guilty. Rex Heuerman, our Gilgo Beach hero.
Oh,
Like he had to
wow.
plead guilty.
I know. Look at the guy.
They have
And,
evidence of him killing 14 people. He goes, you know what? I'm going to plead guilty. No shit.
It's not looking good for me.
Now, most people in New York have never heard of Gilgo Beach before.
Yeah.
I'm thinking at least name a street, a plaque.
Gilgo Boulevard. There you go.
No, but what's his name?
Rex Heuerman.
The old Huberman Plaza.
Heuerman Plaza. I love it.
He single-handedly put Gilgo Beach on the map.
That's true. And you drive up Ocean Parkway now you realize Gilgo Beach, and people from out of state that I'm driving with, they're like, oh, that's where it happened. I'm like, yeah, it did.
Now, I'm surprised people like you and like Terry McNeely haven't like gone in the middle of the night and put one of those Halloween skeletons on the side of the of that highway.
That's a great idea.
This is what I'm here for. I'm here to solve problems.
I love it.
Right? Yeah, with a wig.
A wig and a ripped, slutty little dress on it. Yeah.
Now, I'll send you one of my T-shirts so that you could put it on the skeleton so that at least I get on the map.
That's phenomenal advertising.
It's phenomenal.
That's going to be national news. Exactly.
And if Terry McNeely goes to jail, who cares?
Who gives a? She's already in jail. His life is jail.
The more comics that die or go to jail, the better for me.
That's right.
On a business, heartfelt. Oh no. Oh.
Oh, who's gonna pick up those gigs?
Exactly. And then you go on their website and look at their schedule for the next couple weeks.
Yeah. Oh, that's too bad. Well, time for me to call. Laugh it up.
Exactly.
Now, let me ask you a question. What is the acceptable amount of time to call the clubs after the comedian dies and say you're available?
You have to wait 24 hours, but
Do you?
no more than 24 hours because there's a lot of scumbags out there who are going to jump on that within 2 days.
Yeah.
You can't wait 24 is too long. By then, Paul Bond's got the fucking gig. Or Tugboat Manny. I mean, it's over then. I'm saying an hour and a half.
Hour and a half
An
is
hour
bad.
and a half.
An hour and a half. It goes on Facebook. Once it hits Facebook, it's a fucking rush.
Right,
Exactly.
It's a land rush.
It's like Metallica tickets going on sale. Yeah. You're 4,000th in the queue on Ticketmaster.
In fact, sometimes late at night, I'm up and I'm looking at like where Artie Lang is gonna play tonight, and I'm like ready to click in. Like
you just park outside the venue and wait.
Going over my material.
Exactly.
That's business. Personally, we're very sorry.
That's right.
You know how comedians are. Someone dies, you feverishly look through your phone to find you and them in a fucking picture from 18 years ago.
Exactly.
J.J. Walker died. Let me see. That was fucking 8 years ago.
I worked with him in Atlantic City in 2001.
He was a mentor to me.
We were best friends.
There's always that fucking bullshit story, right?
Exactly. There's a I'm not going to mention the comedian, but every time a celebrity dies, he always shares a personal story that he had with them, and it's become like a running joke. And I remember the day that Kevin Meaney passed away. I was doing a show with a couple other comics, and I mentioned that he passed away to other comics, and they go, "Oh well, I don't know if it's confirmed, but check this comic's Twitter page and see if it shows how he taught Kevin Meaney how to tie a bow tie."
That was a tragic loss to comedy.
Yeah.
I called after 2 hours, and it was already booked.
Wow, you gave it 2 hours.
Bananas was already booked. Yeah.
Bananas was booked solid by then. That's what I'm talking about. I have great comedians. Mike Keegan. I got Chrissy Mayer. We will be back after these messages with the last 15 minutes. Tune in.
You've worked hard and saved, but inflation and increased money supply are eroding your buying power. Protect and grow your wealth with physical gold and silver. Sound Money. With a Sound Money wallet, your wealth stays in your control. Buy fractionally, vault securely, ship directly, and instantly liquidate your gold and silver at the highest buyback price in the industry. Real money, real ownership. Visit tafwsoundmoney.info or scan the QR code and start securing your financial future today.
The America First Ultra MAGA Store. For all your MAGA needs. We sell t-shirts, tumblers, flags, hats, sneakers, bumper stickers, and a whole lot more. The most patriotic America First retail store. The America First Ultra MAGA Store.
Get ready to move and celebrate freedom like never before. The America First Warehouse proudly presents Freedom in Motion, America 250. Join Lisa for an electrifying dance fitness fundraiser designed to get your heart pumping and your spirit soaring. This dynamic 6-week session is perfect for all fitness levels, whether you're just starting out or ready to level up your routine. Feel the energy of an epic patriotic playlist. Boost your fitness, learn exciting new moves, and relieve stress while having an absolute blast. All for just $100 per person, and it all supports a great cause. Spots are limited, so don't wait. Come dance, get fit, and celebrate America 250 in motion.
Corporate transfer. Fine professional, moving and storage, and inventory management.
America First Warehouse was really the most patriotic venue that you can ever imagine. We wanted to build something for people to be able to come to and feel so comfortable and so relaxed, because there is nothing out there like it. We give an opportunity for people to really feel good about themselves and about this great country.
Freddie Rubino here, back with That's What I'm Talking About with Chrissy Mayer, Mike Keegan. We are in the final round of this podcast with the top stories of the week. Crazy stories that you might not have fucking heard. Florida woman rescues a struggling swimmer this week. Saves his life. Later learns he's a double homicide suspect.
Oh, no.
he shot his wife and her boyfriend. This is in Vero Beach, Florida. He told the rescuer's name is Belinda. That's all the name they gave. He told
she's from
Belinda.
Florida. Yeah.
Yeah, she rescued him, and when she got him to shore, he told her that he was exhausted and he's gonna take a long vacation. But you know, once you murder people, you deserve him. You should be on vacation. Now he murdered them in Vero Beach. He's on the beach swimming and taking the sun.
Another awful murderer.
I didn't say he was awful. He killed his wife.
Well, no, I'm saying he's not good at murdering people because he doesn't leave Vero Beach.
He didn't leave Vero Beach, and the cops came and interviewed him, and they go, "You know who that is? That's the fucking guy who killed his wife and boyfriend." She's like, "How the fuck do I know?" And so the cops, he's still on the loose. He's still on the loose.
Let the guy go at this point. He's been through enough.
Yeah. Oh, that's horrible to discover your wife that way.
Discover your wife that way. She fucked up a good day at the beach too,
Yeah,
because
she
this
cheated
guy
on
just.
him.
That's what they do.
This is what they do. Okay,
Mhm.
so he's on Vero Beach, going for a swim. He starts yelling out, "Help!" She rescues him. I gotta say, and then after that, he says he's exhausted. He needs to take a vacation. You're on the fucking beach, dude. You're relaxed.
What, you need a vacation from the beach?
Yes, I need to go to a bigger beach.
This fucking guy can't even handle the beach. I went to the beach to relax. What happened? I almost died. It fucking almost killed me. Laying on the sand almost fucking killed you. That's why your wife is cheating on you.
You know what? I was gonna blame. I wasn't gonna blame him at first, but I'm like, you know what? This guy sounds like an idiot. I would cheat on him too.
Of course, this wife is looking at him going, "What shit? What? Personally, what chance does this guy have of cleaning the fucking gutters if he can't even survive laying on a beach?"
What? You relaxed to death?
That's how I want to
And
go.
that's how they found him, relaxed to death. But I must say, if he kills again, it's her fault.
Absolutely.
If he kills again, if he gets a nice girlfriend, maybe in the Bahamas, finds one floating by, and says, "You know what? I feel like killing you too." That's her fault.
Exactly. That's true.
Chrissy, you're on the beach. You hear someone yelling, "Please help me!" Big waves. You run in and help?
Well, I have to see what color they are first. And then I will think about it. Yeah.
Well, black people usually don't go in the water. You never see a black person.
Exactly. You're not gonna.
drown.
Yeah.
That's true. They're not going in the water. They know. They know their strengths and weaknesses.
Right. It's the Hispanics. Hispanics, because they think they're such great swimmers because they swam 150 miles across fucking to
Yeah.
Florida.
And they got over here in a
Yeah.
can of Coca-Cola, but they can't swim.
Right.
Those are the ones. I gotta be honest, I'm not that good of a swimmer to go and rescue.
I am good. A good enough swimmer to go enough and rescue, but like, ugh, I just want to be like, what is this person gonna do for me? I remember as a lifeguard, it was actually a Hispanic kid. He was like 15. He grabbed my tip while I was saving him, and it's like, you know what? I should just push him down further.
Listen,
Hey, you gotta
he
seize
might
the
think I'm
opportunity.
dying. I'm dying anyway. I might as well go out with some
I might as well
pleasure.
go with a hand. I might as well go out with a handful of tit.
It's true.
And then after everybody saw that, 18 other Spanish kids were drowning.
It was a busy day at school.
You saved half a bodega that day.
I
I
want to
gotta
save
say,
just
this-
enough people to redo my roof, and that's it.
There you go.
I just don't understand how you kill someone. Vero Beach is not a big fucking metropolis. Vero Beach
Yeah.
is very small. There's one Starbucks.
Yeah, you kill someone in Vero Beach, get the hell out of there. You're out of there in 15 minutes anyway.
Odds are the cops that are looking for you are at one of the fucking stores that you just went to.
Exactly.
Fucking guy's an idiot. But I hope the best, fam. Get swimming lessons. That's what I'm telling you.
If you're gonna murder somebody, learn how to swim.
Thank you. Sensible. That's sensible.
Yeah.
Here's another one. A woman allegedly, I don't know why they always have to say allegedly, they caught this fucking woman, kept her sister-in-law locked in a basement for 2 years.
I mean, in-laws are annoying.
There you go.
Yeah, but I would rather murder them and get rid of them than keep them for 2 years.
You're gonna keep, yeah, you're keeping that in-law around.
So she kept her sister-in-law. Okay, the sister-in-law, after 2 years, broke the basement window and escaped. Okay, after 2 years, that's when you noticed there was a fucking window in the basement.
Another idiot, yeah.
Another idiot. Oh, look, there's a window. It's too. Oh, that's right. Oh,
The
look, there's
first
an
day I'm
open
down there,
door.
the first day I'm down there, I'm gonna know every square inch of that basement.
Fucking. Look, there's an open door. Why didn't I just walk through there?
Maybe the sister-in-law just wanted to get away from her husband. She's like, you know what? I'll give this 2 years and then I'm breaking out of here.
Now,
Exactly.
The woman who was charged, her name is Tash Beeman. Okay, she's. I won't tell you what color her skin is, but
black.
Chrissy,
I think I
Chrissy
could-
wouldn't fucking save her.
I was gonna tell you what
Beeman.
color she was, but she wouldn't be swimming in the first place.
No.
I'm not going to tell you
She's-
what color she was, but she was seen looting a Target before.
Yes, of course. She is charged with adult abuse and holding someone captive. Her sister-in-law was severely malnourished. She broke the window, climbed out. Let me tell you something. Fully nourished, exercising regularly. I can't fucking break a window and crawl out of my fucking basement.
That's right.
How fucking malnourished was she?
Exactly.
She's full of
Well,
shit.
they eat- yeah.
Well, she
They
was
eat
her
chicken with
aide.
a lot of protein.
See, she was her aide. And so what she was doing, she
Oh.
was getting paid to take care of her sister-in-law. And then after a while, she says, just stay in the fucking basement. I'm cashing the checks.
Yep.
Sometimes I'll feed you.
Look, you're
Well, now this
you're
all
gonna
starts
lose
to
a lot of
track.
weight.
You're at your ideal weight.
Yeah. I don't know. I would
Yeah.
sign up for that to be in a basement for 2 years just to lose like the last of the baby weight. That actually sounds
There
like
you
a good plan.
go, right?
Yeah, you'll be, it's instead of the Atkins diet, it's the Tash Beeman diet. When you reach your goal weight, you break the window and crawl out.
Exactly.
Take
See,
that,
I
Weight
got a
Watchers.
problem with
Yeah.
this story. I got a problem with this story. 2 years it took you to break the fucking window and climb out? Come on.
They really have to
Yeah,
market
it
this
sounds like
diet.
she wanted to be there a little bit.
Yeah.
She was
had to
asking
go home
for it.
too. They need to market this diet the way they market like the boot camp diet or right, like the
Yes.
Atkins, or you just gotta call it like the basement diet. And like you go, you pay a lot of money to get locked in a basement for 2 years. And you get like a pot to poop in and crappy food. And then at the end of 2 years, yeah, they open the window.
Now I'm hoping
Hey,
there was a
sounds
bathroom in
effective.
the basement.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah, was it a finished basement? Do we have more details?
Actually, that's Fred. That's how she was able to crawl out. Her shit had piled up to such a height after 2 years that she was able to free herself.
Maybe she
You know
made
how,
like
like,
in the
in-
Middle East, they make bricks out of shit.
Yes,
Maybe
Exactly,
she
yeah.
did that.
she she climbed out of it.
Instead of Shawshank Redemption, where he swam through a river of shit, she climbed a mountain of shit.
Yeah, it was like the rat that churned the the milk into butter and climbed out.
Yes.
Then you know what? She's a fucking genius then.
Exactly.
She's that's
She gets an
she's a
engineering
brick
degree
shit
now.
house.
Yeah. She's having her own Slumdog Millionaire moment.
It's a shit brick house.
So I don't even know if she's a victim in all of this, because you know how obese these women are.
Yeah.
This is true.
No,
You
she's
know,
probably thin now. I'm actually jealous of her.
I mean, look at any Carnival Cruise video, and
Yeah.
you will see not one of them is under 300 fucking pounds.
That's right.
Maybe she did like a reverse Rapunzel situation where she like threw her weave or like threw her dreadlocks up and then like pulled herself out of it.
Shaniqua, throw me your weave.
Yeah.
That's why they need so many rhino tranquilizers, because of the Carnival cruises.
That's right. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been the Fred Rubino podcast. That's what I'm talking about. Every week we have the best comedians on. Thank you, Mike Keegan, for popping in. Thank you,
My pleasure. Thanks for having me.
Mike, where could they tune in to see you?
They can see me every Tuesday night on Hershey and the Keeg show. It's on YouTube. They can check it on my Facebook page. And this weekend, I will be at the Surflight Theater in New Jersey. And next weekend, I'll be at Crystal Springs Resort in New Jersey.
Beautiful theater, that's sir. Chrissy,
Yes.
man, where you be? 5 seconds.
Oh, I think I'm going to be with you next month somewhere. I don't know if we're promoting that show yet, but yeah, every Sunday you can watch me on my my show Simpcast on my YouTube channel. It's on YouTube, Rumble, Twitter, all the things. So just follow me on all social media at Chrissy Mayer. Thanks for having me, Fred.
Thank you guys for coming. This is Fred Rubino, fredrubino.com, America First Warehouse. We're out of here.
God bless America.
Patriots of America, we stand tall and free in the America First Warehouse, where our hearts will always be. America First Warehouse, a beacon for all to see, a symbol of hope, a symbol of unity. For the patriots of America, we stand tall and free in the America First Warehouse, where our hearts will always be. The America First Warehouse, a beacon for all to see, a symbol of hope, a symbol of unity.